Hey guys, Pro1701 here, and today we're going to talk about 5 Doctor Who stories that I need to rewatch, or that I want to rewatch. In some cases one, some cases the other. Now this is mainly about stories that I do own, that I have access to whenever I want, because there are several stories that I don't own that I very much want to rewatch. Whether it be something like Pyramids of Mars, just that I've seen multiple times, I just know I love and I'm in the mood to watch again, or something that I've only seen once, like Underworld, that I just feel like deserves another watch just to see how my opinion of it might change, or something like Invasion of Time, just because I want to see the version of it with the special effects where they've been tweaked and made better. This isn't talking about those. This is just stories that I own and can watch whenever I feel like it. Number 1 on the list is actually one that was on the list last time I did this list. Sleep No More. I've only seen Sleep No More once, I think, and that's when it originally broadcast here in the U.S. I've never gone back and watched it again. I didn't think much of it. I'm a little confused by it. Some of it, much like Capaldi in the episode at the end, when he's like, none of this makes any sense. I'm sitting here watching going, nodding sagely, none of this makes any sense. It's a really confusing episode. I feel like it needs a rewatch. There's some good ideas in there. I do think there are, on paper, some good ideas in it. I just think it's executed really, really badly, and I really need to watch it. 1, just because I need to see it again. 2, I'd really enjoy, I think, doing a review of it. Me and one of my subscribers were talking about this story recently, and they were talking about rewatching it too, because they'd only seen it a couple times and not in a long while. And that I should rewatch it, they should rewatch it, and we should compare notes. So that's definitely the first one that pops on the list. Number 2 has a little asterisk by it, and that is the Daemons. I'm not as big of a fan of the Daemons as most people seem to be. I think it's a very overrated story. It's not a bad story by any means, and there are definitely certain aspects of it I like. There are certain aspects of it I don't like that kind of pull me out of the story. But when I say I need to rewatch this one, I want to watch the omnibus version of it. I've never seen the omnibus version of it before. I've only seen the full version, and I just saw that recently when the Season 8 box set came out. I'd never seen it before that, so I've only watched the story once. But I would like to watch the omnibus version. I can't say that today. Omnibus version of it, just to see if maybe it being trimmed down a little bit might make me like it more. So that is on my list. It still might be a little too soon for that. Maybe another month or two. I'll give that a watch. See if I like it more than the standard version. Number 3 kind of has the same asterisk by it, or a similar asterisk by it. That's Paradise Towers. And this is mainly just because I want to watch the version of Paradise Towers that has the original incidental music with it, because the original incidental music was shelved and somebody else was brought in to do another take on the incidental music. And I love the original story. I liked Paradise Towers a lot. It was a huge surprise for me to find another story in Season 24 I loved as much as Dragonfire. And I really, really, really liked Paradise Towers. And I enjoyed the incidental music in it. It was alright. It didn't really feel like incidental music for Doctor Who. It felt more like incidental music for like Super Metroid. But it was fine. But I would like to see the version of Paradise Towers with the original incidental music, just to see which one I prefer between the 2. Again, a little too soon probably, since I just watched the story right when the Season 24 box set came out not long ago, so I'll probably give that a couple more months, but I do want to watch it. Number 4 on the list is For to Doomsday. I watched this story for the first time when the Season 19 box set came out, and I've only seen it that once, but I really liked it. I like For to Doomsday. I think it's a really good story. Really enjoy the sets, really enjoy the story itself. Especially with the androids and everything. I really like For to Doomsday a lot, and I'm just kind of curious to rewatch it and see if my opinion of it will stay as high or if it'll dip slightly or not. Plus, just the fact, since I like it, I would like to rewatch it. So I'm probably going to actually rewatch this one really soon. And the last one on the list, jumping back to the modern series, we'll bookend it with a modern series, is The Idiot's Lantern, because I don't know if I've ever watched this story more than once. I've only seen it once or twice. I remember seeing it when it originally aired, I think, here in the U.S., because back then we got episodes months after they came out in the U.K., even just in like 2006. And I believe I saw it the first time it aired. I may have seen it once since. interesting thing about this one is I don't remember much of it. I remember the rose without the face, and the lady on the TV, and the black and white, and everything with the electricity going on. Don't remember a lot of it. It's a very forgettable story, I think. It is one of those that's just kind of, it just creeps right out of your head. I remember it's really bad. I didn't really care for it. That's why it's not very memorable. Although some bad stories can be very memorable too. That's another story. But yeah, this one's just, I don't really remember it very well. It's just a vague recollection in my head. So I do want to watch it again. One, probably just do a review on it. Two, just since I haven't seen it in a while and don't really recollect it very much at all, I feel like it deserves a rewatch. And again, I haven't rewatched it since quite possibly the first time I saw it. So I do want to give that one a rewatch sometime soon, just to push myself, I guess. So those are the top 5 stories. There are others, of course. Those are the top 5 that's kind of on my list of stories I want to rewatch that I either feel I need to or feel that I want to for one reason or another. So what do you think of these 5 stories? And are there any Doctor Who episodes you got that kind of hankering of, you know what? I need to go back and rewatch that one soon. Kind of got that craving for it, you know, that hankering to go back and rewatch it is an interesting word, hankering. Yeah, I'm from the South. So anyway, that's my thoughts on that. Other things to do: click the like button, click the subscribe button, click the bell for notifications so you never miss out on a new video. I also have a Patreon if you would like to contribute to that. There is a link to that down in the description below if you're curious and helping me out in what I do. Most importantly, though, stay safe out there, and thank you for watching.